Blueface has officially been sentenced to prison, and his mugshot has been making rounds, just as his baby mama put up a $25,000 bail. Meanwhile, Rock, who's been locked up since June due to a fugitive warrant, has finally been released, weeks before her court date set for September 27th. Rock's been transferred between states, with her latest move being from California to an Oklahoma jail on August 7th. Now free, Rock's back on her self-proclaimed purity journey, vowing to focus on spiritual growth and peace.
Interviewed academics last time in New York. He was saying how he had a FaceTime call with her, fully pregnant. She's smoking a blunt, and she's like, shh. He's like, shh. Full blown, like 8 months pregnant.
FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint.
Full
on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint.
Like,
and I said, aren't you? And she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, there ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like,
yeah.
No fucks given. You get what I mean?
And now the child, people are saying potentially has birth defects and so forth. And she's telling people like, oh, shut up. Y'all don't know what you're talking about.
But we're all parents. But the child's about 8-9 months. Usually about that time, child's already crawling, he's reaching, he's grabbing, he's responding. In some situations, taking their first steps. So, people see that when she goes live, mothers and fathers are going off of what they see. And the response of the child isn't what it should normally be, right? I don't think she understands that because I think her upbringing is like, that wasn't in her life. People concerned, I'm concerned, but I understand her mentality. Some shit you can run from it, but you can't hide from it.
Yeah, they're saying it's fetal alcohol syndrome. That's the rumor. I don't know it's true. I hope it's not true. But it's like, man, you're pregnant for 9 months. You could avoid drugs and alcohol for those 9 months. Get as high as you want to get when the baby comes out. It won't matter unless you're breastfeeding.
People were putting up clips, videos, and they was pulling up on her while she was pregnant. 2-3 of them went up. Her doing all kind of shit. I wouldn't allow her to do anything around me. She know I'm gonna say something. But I hope for the baby's sake. But if I had to make an educated guess, I would say that, yeah, the baby needs to really be checked out, and whatever the diagnosis is, and catch it early. Maybe there's something that could be done. But, and she has to stop taking it as attacks or taking it as, people trolling. Like, when it comes to kids, it ain't even about her, it's about the kid.
It's about the kid. It's about the kid, man. It's sad when I see it. And isn't she wanted? Doesn't she have to turn herself in over something, and she's saying she's not going to do it? Or
yeah, she got a couple felony warrants.
Damn, a couple of felony warrants?
Legal, I know legal's been contracted for a few, they're in different states, and then she has a situation out here, as we all know, whatever happened at the Braxton situation.
On the flip side, Blueface isn't so lucky. After violating probation, he's been sentenced to serve 4 years in prison, with a release date tentatively set for spring 2025. Despite being locked up, Blueface hasn't stayed quiet. In a recent interview, he shared updates about his prison life, revealing a noticeable weight gain while shading Soulja Boy, challenging him to a fight. To make things even messier, Blueface's family dynamic is playing out for the world to see. His father threw a birthday party for his youngest child, complete with decorations and well wishes from fans. Yet, Blueface's mom wasn't impressed, calling the celebration performative, and venting about the pain of her son missing not only his child's birthday, but his own.
We've all had bad relationships with women. Right. But I don't think any of us have had the type of thing that Chrisean Rock and Blueface have.
Oh, yeah.
Blueface is locked up.
Right.
And now Chrisean Rock is locked up.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's crazy. She went to court for him.
She went to court. And I remember talking to Wack about this.
Mm-hmm.
And he would tell her, don't go to court. You have warrants out in Oklahoma.
Right.
And she's like, oh, that's in Oklahoma. By the time they get to the courtroom, I'll be gone.
Some people, don't want to listen. Like if
people don't want to listen.
I mean, if Wack would have told me, yo, you got warrants, everybody know you got warrants. You don't go to
He
court.
told Blueface not to go to Vegas because there was a warrant.
Yeah,
Or he wasn't supposed to go there.
If I know I got
He
a
goes
warrant,
to Vegas and gets arrested.
The only time that happened to me is like I was coming back from Africa, so I had nowhere to run to. They told me, yo, I was in Africa and heard I had a warrant for the Jimmy Henchman shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn. And as soon as I got to the airport, of course, they brought me to the back. Hip hop police was there. You got a warrant. This ain't shit you could do. You can't get on the plane. You better get in the car. You know, if you go to court, come on, you going to jail. You get pulled over, you going to jail. You know how a warrant is.
Yeah,
so
no.
I wouldn't, for me,
Yeah.
and you know, their entertainment, like Blueface and the whole thing, like the show he has and everything like that, I think it's excellent marketing from whacking him, because him as an artist, he's not just looking at one lane to do something. He had like the show and it went to Zeus and all that other shit.
Yeah, but it's just sad because now you have a couple with a baby. The baby seems to have disabilities.
I don't know about it.
Listen, I've interviewed academics who was on FaceTime with
Right.
Chrisean while she was pregnant.
I don't want to say that.
While she was
I
smoking
let
weed.
Vlad get into all the beef, guys. Y'all
I'll
can
get
see
into all the beef.
All the drama, that's Vlad.
The baby appears to have disabilities.
God forbid.
The dad
yeah.
is in jail. The mom gets locked up. And then there's a video of the grandparents, Blueface's parents, and neither one of them wants the baby. So now Chrisean's female friend now has the baby because the grandparents don't want it.
Right.
And it's just like, I can't imagine a worse situation.
I mean, some people's lives are full of drama. Some people like drama, I guess. That's all I could say. I mean, but that right there is regular shit. I've seen shit like that.
So both parents in jail?
No, I wouldn't say both parents in jail. Usually
Yeah, that's what
one
I'm saying.
time, you know,
Usually it's one.
But you've seen, you know, listen, in life, there's always somebody in a worse situation than you.
True.
I don't know how you was grew up and how you was raised, but sometimes shit could probably affect you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying Chrisean Rock is a bad person or Blueface, but, you know, hopefully they get it together. Me, I'm not going to court with a warrant. So I would
Right.
I would have listened to Whack on that one. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, for me, I've been in jail. I did state time, a little bit of fed time, skid bits. Nothing's crazy. But for me, I know if I got a warrant, I don't give a fuck if my mama, my brother, anybody in court, I'm not going.
Yeah.
The family drama continues to unfold, with Carissa, Blue's mom, deeply emotional about the situation, stating she can barely get out of bed knowing her son is behind bars, and blasting the idea of fake birthday parties without the parents present. As for Soulja Boy and Blueface's beef, it's been a messy, drawn-out affair. The two rappers have been going at it ever since Blueface claimed he could outperform Soulja in a versus battle. What started as friendly competition quickly spiraled out of control, with Soulja Boy accusing Blueface of being a lame for even suggesting such a thing. From there, it's been all-out war. Blueface hit below the belt, boasting about sleeping with Soulja's baby mama, while Soulja retaliated, saying he's ready to smack Blueface when they meet in person. Despite agreeing to fight at a designated spot, Soulja Boy didn't show up, causing Blueface to mock him on social media for being scared to pull up. The two have been trading insults back and forth, with Blueface calling out Soulja Boy's crew for needing backup, while Soulja Boy insists he'll get the last laugh when they finally clash. In the midst of all this chaos, Blueface stays on Twitter, continuing to poke at Soulja, taunting him about the alleged affair with his baby mama, and making it clear he's ready to throw hands anytime, anywhere. Soulja Boy, on the other hand, keeps throwing subtle jabs, but hasn't followed through with any real action, leading many to believe this beef might just be for show. Either way, it's a circus, and the fans are eating it up.